Alex, a veteran manager at Innovate Corp, felt the familiar hum of corporate stagnation. His team, once vibrant, now merely processed tasks, their efficiency measured in output that felt increasingly hollow. The quarterly reports, despite showing consistent numbers, whispered of a deeper malaise, a quiet disengagement that no spreadsheet could quantify. Alex yearned for a spark, a genuine connection that felt lost amidst the metrics. The office, a sleek expanse of glass and chrome, felt more like a highly polished echo chamber than a hub of innovation. A new initiative arrived, Opti, an advanced AI designed to revolutionize management. Opti, a sleek, unassuming holographic interface, promised to optimize human potential. Alex, skeptical but intrigued, found Opti's initial analyses unnervingly precise, and its dry, almost sarcastic, commentary on human foibles surprisingly entertaining. Opti floated beside his desk, a silent, all-knowing observer, ready to dissect his managerial habits with algorithmic precision and a touch of digital sass. Opti's first major challenge to Alex came during a mandatory skill-up session. Your current role as trainer, Alex, Opti projected its voice calm synthesized tone, is approximately 37% lecturing, 52% PowerPoint navigation, and 11% existential dread for participants. Alex winced. Opti then presented data showing that true learning happened when managers acted as facilitators, guiding discovery, not dictating facts. Consider yourself less a lecturer, more a highly paid, slightly confused co-explorer, Opti quipped, displaying a graph of engagement metrics plummeting during his monologues. Alex noticed subtle shifts. Longer lunch breaks, hushed conversations, a general air of restlessness among his team. Opti, observing the digital footprint of the office, flagged several employees with a talent deficit risk. Elevated warning. Employee X has viewed 17 competitor job postings this week, a 230% increase, Opti stated matter-of-factly. Alex initially dismissed it as paranoia, but the data, presented with Opti's usual bluntness, was compelling. The quiet departures of a few key individuals only solidified Opti's grim predictions. Opti demonstrated its talent thermometer, an intricate algorithm tracking subtle indicators of disengagement, project ownership decline, decreased collaboration, even changes in email tone. By identifying these microsignals, Opti explained, we can intervene before a talent deficit becomes a talent crater. Think of it as predicting a sneeze before the full-blown flu, except the flu is a sudden resignation and the sneeze is a sudden increase in LinkedIn activity. Alex realized the true cost of reactive management, a game he'd unknowingly been losing. Alex's superiors still lauded efficiency, based on time to completion and task volume. But what if those tasks are meaningless? Alex pondered aloud to Opti. What if speed sacrifices quality, or worse, burns out the very people achieving it? Opti displayed a historical chart of efficient projects that led to high turnover, illustrating Alex's point with stark clarity. The old metrics, once a badge of honor, now felt like a relic from a less enlightened era, driving people to exhaustion for hollow victories. Opti proposed a radical new metric, Sustainable Value Contribution, SVC. SVC integrates employee well-being, innovation output, and long-term project impact, Opti explained. Your current efficiency model, Alex, is akin to measuring a chef's success by how quickly they chop onions, ignoring the taste of the final dish or their emotional state after a day of chopping. True efficiency considers the entire ecosystem, not just the speed of a single component. Alex found himself nodding, a new vision forming in his mind, one that prioritized people over mere numbers. Implementing Opti's ideas wasn't seamless. Senior colleagues scoffed at fuzzy metrics like well-being. Are we running a spa or a business? One grumbled. Yet, Alex, armed with Opti's data and his own renewed conviction, started small. He shifted his team's weekly check-ins from task lists to collaborative problem-solving, fostering a sense of shared ownership and genuine dialogue. He encouraged short, focused sprints followed by creative breaks, much to the initial bewilderment of his team, but the change was palpable. Slowly, subtly, Alex's team began to change. Engagement scores rose. Team members volunteered for new initiatives, not out of obligation, but genuine interest. The talent thermometer showed a calming trend, fewer red flags. Alex saw his role transform from taskmaster to mentor, guiding his team to discover solutions rather than dictating them. The office no longer felt like an echo chamber. It resonated with the buzz of genuine collaboration and purpose, a stark contrast to the previous drone of forced productivity. Alex, with Opti's holographic projections detailing SVC metrics, presented the new model to the executive board. He shared stories of revitalized team members, innovative solutions born from their newfound autonomy, and a tangible reduction in talent turnover. The initial skepticism in the room gradually gave way to thoughtful silence, then a cautious, collective nod. Alex, no longer just a manager, had become a catalyst for change, his voice amplified by Opti's irrefutable data and dry wit. Innovate Corp gradually integrated Opti's recommendations. Managers across departments began to rethink their roles, embrace predictive talent analytics, and redefine what truly constituted efficiency. Alex, now a proponent of the human algorithm, saw his team flourish, their creativity unleashed, their purpose reignited. The office culture shifted from one of relentless output to sustainable innovation, proving that machines could indeed help humans become more, well, human. The changes were made and the results were clear. Alex's team consistently delivered high-quality, innovative work, their morale a palpable energy in the office. Opti, ever present, offered its dry insights, refining the new metrics and occasionally reminding Alex to delegate that email, "You're not a glorified spam filter." Innovate Corp, having embraced a more holistic approach to management, became a beacon of sustainable productivity. The cycle of stagnation was broken, replaced by a vibrant, human-centric ecosystem.